Hi guys, welcome to my shed. I've nipped out tonight just to do a quick video. It's not a pickup video as I said I would do, but I have had some pickups. I can't open them yet, they only turned up today. I've got a couple more on the way as well. I can't open them up because obviously what's going on at the minute, I think I've got to give them 24 hours or something like that. So I'll do that then, follow the protocols. One thing I wanted to say was I was watching Ginger Hippie the other night, and it was recommended by Sega as you used to call it. For some reason I've got this American terminology going on, seems right though. And he was talking about, well, he had his entire array of Ghouls and Ghosts games out, different platforms. Jesus, you have that much stuff, never seen anything like it. I think there was games, I think there was vinyl. I think he had some vinyl. It might have been a laser disc. I can't remember now. But I was like, wow. And it was like Japanese PAL, and the Japanese stuff looked really smart. And so some of the PAL stuff did as well, to be honest with you. And to me, it's one of them games that no matter what console that comes out, there should be by law a version of that game made. Because it's one of the games that goes right back to the beginning for me. From when he had a Spectrum. For me, it was the most sought after game. And to be honest with you, it was one of them ones where if you had a Spectrum, you'll probably know, there was always like, this is brilliant, but there was always that deep down the back of it, was a bit of a letdown by the port or the conversion, if you know what I mean. Obviously, not the graph, one Spectrum's fault, he did the best. But if you got Ghouls and Ghosts, or Ghosts, I think it's Ghosts and Goblins on the Spectrum, it was actually quite a good conversion. Yeah, you didn't have the colour, but the graphically, it honoured the original. Because I used to play it in the arcades, and I don't know how the arcades always achieved it. I was like, hang on a minute, surely this technology is available at home, even in the arcades. I was thinking, sure, this technology is available in the home, but obviously it wasn't. Just the sound and everything. There was a certain chime to things, wasn't there, in the arcade? Especially on like Gauntlet and stuff like that. You know, the sound was just, you'd hear it across the arcade. You'd beeline, I don't know, it was like human instinct or something. You'd beeline to these games that you just hear. APB was one that did it with me. He used to hear the sirens. Anyway, I digress. So yeah, I was watching Ginger Hippie. He had the whole array of Ghouls and Ghosts out. One of the best games ever made to this day. I hope they do a new version of it or something like PS4. Only because I've got a PS4 now. And I actually did buy a Japanese, cue the light, a Japanese version of it about maybe like 7 years ago on Game Boy Advance in a little shop in Cholton in Manchester. You sell it for nothing really, and to me it's always had value. You can probably, you guys listen, one thing you need to know about me is I know absolutely sweet FA. You guys know more than me. I know my memories in the past. You know, I don't know the technology or anything like that. I just like, I like it, I buy it, and that's pretty much what I'm about. But that is a really good version. That is what I wanted to see 30 years ago. I was like, why can't this be achieved back then? But this is a really good version. I love it. I still play this now. I've got a DS. It's knackered, but I just plug it in, and it's a bit floppy there, but I play it. You get 5 minutes, you know, I can put a couple of hours into one of these and it'll pass me by, and I never beat anything. I pick it up, I put it down, and I walk away. And that's the beauty of retro gaming for me. It's not a life choice. It's just a bit of fun every now and again. You can't seem to get that anymore. I might be wrong, I'm old, so you know, but my lad bangs away on how is it? I don't even know what he's playing. He's got that many games, but in fairness, he don't mind me that much. He just goes through what he's got, and his mates get online and they play it. But it goes on for fucking days, like days. It's like, yeah, you know, I enjoy it, but not that much. But that's a really good conversion. But the pièce de résistance of conversions for this game so far, and I mentioned it to Ginger Hippie, is the PSP version. It is absolutely solid. And I've had this twice. This is the second time, but I won't be selling it again. I had a PSP, 12 years ago, 13 years ago, and I can't remember what I want. I wanted something else at the time, and I fucking traded it in. I got next to nothing for it, and I regretted selling it. And I was actually struggling to find it again, to be honest. I found it. I think I might have paid 12 quid for this. And this is how bad my memory is. It might have been six. Somebody I've got 6 quid in my head, but I've got 12 quid in my head, so I can't be sure. But it's worth every penny. This is one of my favourite games. Again, I've not beaten it, but I'll just come in here, you know, after work or something like that, just for an hour, half an hour, turn it on, and everything goes. Everything goes. It clears my head. Those bright neon graphics, the quality of it, and it's a 2D. You know, imagine if this came out now, it'd be like one of the limited run games. It's like really good quality 2D. The thing with some of that limited run stuff is, it looks like it's been done in Flash or something. Some of them. That's the style. But yeah, that's how I imagine it would look. But that is a solid game. So yeah, I'm a big lover of Ghouls and Ghosts. I loved it on the Spectrum. You know, I've been looking at Spectrum games, and I've got, you know, it's a big ask. Some aren't that cheap. Some are next to nothing. You tend to buy bundles. It's getting the set. I mean, luckily I've got the TV will fit and stuff like that. It's just everything else, and does it work, and can I be asked? That's the bottom line. Can I be asked? I probably will get it cheap enough. But yeah, I was looking at one of the little ZX Spectrum replica things, the minis. I don't know if it's on it, to be honest with you. I was only going to buy that mini for back to school, or school days, can't what it's called now. I don't know if any of you remember that, but that was a game that is quite close to me, because school days, it's totally coming off the Ghouls and Ghosts. Because my mate next door used to have, when I was a kid, when I lived in Stretford, he had every computer that came out. Him and his brother used to buy it. Well, his brother used to buy him, and we'd go around in the box room there. It was always fucking freezing. His house was freezing all the time, and we'd go around there, be in his room, we'd playing not Ghouls and Ghosts, Back to School in his bedroom, in the box room, and it was, honestly, we sat there freezing playing it. But the graphics for me were, I didn't even have an Atari. I had one given to me off my brother's mate, and I was happy with them. But we'd had it was literally the bat and ball console we had. It wasn't even like, it was like fucking Binatone or something, like a Tandy version. So going from that to the school days was unbelievable. It was brilliant. So on Spectrum, it was brilliant, and we used to sit there playing it. We had 3 of us playing it. Like, one of us would have the catapult, and the other one would have the controls, and the other one would be like a navigator. It was just days. For me, on the Spectrum, they were the best games. Mastertronic stuff as well. It's just like so good, so simple. I think the simplicity is where the fun is. I was looking at I was looking at buying an Xbox purely for the Tecmo Classics Bomb Jack, because I've looked at all these conversions, I've seen people play it on the Amiga, and it's just so unsatisfying seeing it on other versions. I just want the arcade. All my life seems to be in a struggle. It's not like it was my biggest problem in my life, but to find arcade quality. And now we've totally surpassed it. It's gone from one extreme to the other. We've totally surpassed it. Arcade quality now is just like, what? That's fucking Lego, mate. I don't get it. So to me, that's what I've always wanted. Anyway, I've started waffling, so hopefully see you soon for my pickups, and I'll catch you later.